So welcome once again to this training session. My name is Winnie Anastasia. I'm a lead trainer with Africa 118 on the Google Digital Skills Program. My moderator for today's session will be Benson Maina. Let us know in our chat section where you're joining us from. Let us know your name and where you're joining us from. And the agenda for today's session will be how do you create a digital marketing plan. You can ask questions, put your comments, let us know how you're feeling this afternoon in our chat section. Engage my moderator, put your comments down, what you hope to gain from this session, and I'll be able to see that. So our agenda for today's session will be an introduction to digital marketing. What is digital marketing? You've seen a few examples of what digital marketing in our previous session. Build your digital marketing plan. So this we're going to learn how do you build a digital marketing plan. And we're going to harness the power. How do you harness the power of digital advertising? So those will be our three agendas. So how do you engage your customers currently? How do you engage your customers currently? Is it via Facebook? Is it via WhatsApp? Is it via Instagram? Is it via LinkedIn? Let us know in the comment section. And here we go. What is digital marketing? What is digital marketing? So you can let us know what you think digital marketing is in the comment section. Let us know what you think digital marketing is in the comment section. So digital marketing is simply promotion of products or brands using electronic devices. So electronic devices could be your phone, your laptop, your desktop, your iPad. So those are the electronic devices. It can be maybe via instant messaging, that is SMS, video apps, applications, podcasts, electronic billboards, digital TVs or radio channels. And those are just channels that you can use to promote products or brands. So digital marketing allows organizations to analyze campaigns, content, and strategy, and understand what's working and what is not working in real time. So that's just a simple definition of what digital marketing is. I can see. Thank you, Daisy. Thank you, Laura. Thank you for joining us. See, Laura is joining us from Nairobi. Daisy is also joining us from Nairobi. Thank you so much. So let us proceed. We've seen what digital marketing is. You've seen it's simply promotion of products or services. So we live in a mobile world. I know even some of us are joining this session via their mobile phones. So we have 747 million SIM connections in sub-Saharan Africa, not even the whole of Africa, sub-Saharan Africa. We have 747 million SIM connections. Kenyans on mobile phones. 65% of them use their mobile phones to shop online. Maybe you've shopped, let's say, for example, Kenya, we have Kilimall, we have Jumia, we have Gigi. You've used that to shop, and we have some other independent e-commerce sites. You've used that. So 75% of active mobile users use that, and 80% of Kenyans have phones. So we can see an opportunity in the digital space in terms of marketing, in terms of tapping the people who are currently making searches online. Yes. So what opportunities do you think might arise with connecting with customers online? What opportunities do you think? Of course, increased reach. Maybe with the physical shop, you're only able to reach people who know your physical location of your shop. But with digital marketing, even people who previously didn't know where your shop located can be able to know. Let's say if you have a GMB profile, as I said, they can be able to see the GMB profile and know where your business is located. They can communicate and you can support them and they give you feedback. So what are some of the key channels to consider for digital marketing? So now we are getting into the 6 key important channels for digital marketing. Search engine optimization. I talked about search engine optimization. When we looked at cheap hotels in Nairobi, we saw some of them had AD in the beginning and some of them didn't have. So those that had AD as search engine marketing. Those that did not have AD, but we are able to see, those ones are under the SEO. So let me just go through that again. So I'm going to share my screen. Thank you, Angela. Thank you, Jed. Yes, what are your energy levels? I can see my moderator asking you if your energy levels are still for Eldoret. How is Eldoret, Jed? Thank you for joining this session. So let us just look at what we're trying to talk about. Let me share my screen with you people. Let me know if you can be able to see my screen. Yes. So when we searched for cheap hotels in Nairobi, so these ones that have AD, these are search engine marketing. And then we have here, we have these websites that do not have AD. So these are search engine optimization. So these ones, they've paid via bids to be able to appear on the top of these searches when somebody is making a search. So they were able to bid and be able to appear on top here. And those ones that just have an website were able to appear here. So anytime you make a search and you notice these two, so this one is SEO and this one is SEM. So let us proceed. So now we know the difference between SEO and SEM. So social media marketing, when you see a content has been sponsored, that is social media marketing. When you're just browsing and you see content sponsored, that is social media marketing. Display marketing, we've said you are just browsing something and then you see an ad popping up. That's display. Email marketing, I've said when you receive emails of promotions from businesses, that's email marketing. And content marketing, we'll discuss content marketing. I'll just give you some few examples of my favorite content marketing examples that you can look at and understand what we're talking about. So SEO. This is optimizing your website so that it shows up more often in search engine results. So what do I mean? We have a website. Let's use an example, Sneakers Kenya. So we want people who are looking for Sneakers Kenya to be able to see Sneakers Kenya. So anybody looking for sneakers, maybe sneakers near me, sneaker shops in Nairobi, they should be able to see Sneaker Kenya. So what we are going to do to make our website to be seen is what we refer to search optimization of search engine optimization. So SEM, as I have showed you, the ones that have AD, those ones are paying for the advertisement to appear in search engines. We've talked about social media marketing, using social networks to gain traffic, attention, and reach new people. Email marketing, you'll have to collect the emails before you send people. You'll have to collect their emails. So how do you collect their emails? Maybe encouraging them to sign up when you are running your social media campaign. Maybe you encourage them to sign up to the newsletters. So that's how you are able to see to get their emails, and then after you are able to send them emails about your products and what you are doing. So content marketing is creating and sharing different types of content, maybe blogs, videos, guides, to attract attention and drive traffic. So those of us who love comedy, for example, this time Eddie Comondi was promoting Lato, and he made skits of songs about that. That's an example of content marketing. So it can be video, it can be a blog, you can write a blog. You can just give us an example of a blog post that you usually read in the chat comment section, and maybe some infographics you have seen. Let us know in the chat comment section, or any other type of content marketing that you have seen. Also, Jugush, those who follow comedians, you can be able to see sometimes it's advertising tissue. That's an example of content marketing. So you can ask questions about the various types we've talked about before we'll delve into them on a deeper level. You can put your questions on the comment section. My moderator will be able to respond to them, and I will also be able to see them and respond to them as they arise. So how do you build your digital marketing plan? How do you build your digital marketing plan? So now we have seen, we know all the sites. We know social media, we know SEO, search engine optimization, we know search engine marketing. Those even who didn't know content marketing, I've given you some examples of what content marketing is. It's about creating videos, creating infographics, blog posts, writing blog posts. So those are the examples. So now how do we create this digital marketing plan? We need to have goals, like, is it brand awareness? Is it making sales? Is it improving customer care? We need to have resources. So the resources is a budget. We talked about audience. You need to know before you make an advert, please know your audience. What kind of people interact with your business? What kind of people are most likely to make a purchase? Decide what channels, then plan your activity. Plan your activity means maybe you will be posting once a week, twice a week, every day. So you need to plan your activity. And then your goals should be smart. So what do I mean by smart? They should be timely, that's for T. They should be realistic, that's for A. They should be measurable, that's for M. They should be specific, that's for S. And we are going to delve further into this session on how do you make your goals to be smart. So business goals and objectives, that is number one. So what do you want to achieve? That is what we mean by goals and objectives. What do you want to achieve? We've seen some examples. So this example, hi, I am Mondi. Mondi is a hairdresser. My goals are get more customers through my door, new and past, and get more people in my area to know about my business. So those are Mondi's goals as a hairdresser. So even as a business person, as an organization, you need to know what are your goals. Like Mondi has said, you want more people, the ones who have come in, new ones, and those who have previously come in to come back, and more people who are not aware about the hairdressing business that he has to be able to know. So next, you're going to look at some of the objectives that Mondi could have. Increase traffic to her website if she has a website for her business. Increase online sales. Maybe online sales, maybe it's making, he has appointments, you can book appointments to her salon. Increase social media. Maybe you can share your particular service that she offered you and you liked. You can share it. So maybe her objective would be increase social media page likes or follows, and maybe increase online reach and awareness so that more people know that Modi has a hairdressing business. So those will be the online objectives. So we have online objectives and we have business objectives. There are two different things. So if my business objective is to make more people aware that my business exists, my online objective will be online reach and awareness. I hope you people are noting the difference. So if my business goal is to sell more products, where am I selling them? If I'm selling them online, I'm selling them most likely on a website. So if I'm selling them on the website, I want more. My online objective will be more website sales. If my business goal is to find more people, the people I'm trying to reach in this at this time are people who are online. So my online objective will be increase maybe say social media page likes or follows. And if I want to get my business goal is get more people returning to my hairdressing business. My online goals will be to increase traffic to my website where they can put their bookings, to come to my salon, to get their hair done, their nails done for the manicure, pedicure. So you can see there's a little bit of variation between your online objectives and your business goals. So you really, really need to take note of this point. So we said first you need business goals, and next you need to have a budget and resources. So a budget is basically how much money do you want to put in your campaign. That's generally a budget. And do you have the money? Do you have the money with you? So that will be the resource. So maybe you could be saying, I don't have a website yet. That's too much of an investment right now. So your budget is limiting you from having a website. Where do you go from there? Which resource is now available to you? Maybe the resource that is available to you is social media. That is the resource that is available for you for now. So that is what you are going to use. So you have a budget. I want to spend 1,000 in my marketing campaign, but the resource that I have is social media. So what am I going to do next? I'm going to put up a campaign on the social media platforms that I have. We've talked about audience, the kind of people you want to reach, their area, their interest, their profession. Uh, so we can see for Modi is say your hairstyling business is targeting females in my local area. So she has realized that most of the females that come to her salon are above 30 years old, and they normally have children and they work part time. Most of them use Facebook. So I have identified my audience. They are females in my local area. They are above 30 years old. They normally have children. When they come to salon, you can see some are carrying their babies with them. So you've seen that most of your clients are usually people who have babies and they have 30 years of age, and they're mostly females. And most of them, maybe while you're chatting with them, you've realized the people who work part time, so they have time to come to your salon, let's say during weekdays. And most of them, you see, they interact with you through Facebook. So you have identified this is your audience. Your audience is mostly found on Facebook. So what are some of the marketing channels you're going to use? Which marketing channels do you intend to use once you have identified your audience? It could be increase online reach and awareness. So what will you use to increase online reach and awareness? Most likely you'll use in display. Maybe you'll use social media, email marketing, content marketing. Those are just some of the channels you can decide to use to increase website sales. Website sales, you could use SEM. You can decide to advertise the web. So those ones that have AD, you can decide to advertise so that when people click on them, they can be able to see the products and services you're offering. You can use SEO. SEO means you're not advertising, but you're making sure your website is search friendly. People can be able to see your website. The speeds are okay. We checked in our previous session how to check your mobile speeds of your website. You can use email marketing. Your email marketing, you can decide to send an email, post the website link so that people can be able to click to it. You can decide your objective is increase traffic to your website. Similarly, you can use the same SEO, SEM, or email marketing. You can decide maybe you want to create loyalty. How do you create loyalty? Social media. Maybe by you can decide by responding to your clients, you create loyalty. Email marketing, you can decide once a client has made a purchase, they get an email, maybe to thank them, give them offers. Content marketing, you can create maybe videos, GIFs, blog posts. That is how you increase your customer loyalty. So plan. Say you have to plan. Otherwise, if you don't have a plan, you are planning to fail. So you need to plan your activity. So we have said, for example, if you're using social media, do you want to post once a week, twice a week? Do you want to post every day? Uh, what's your plan? How are you going to put out your activity? You can decide, I normally don't have a Google My Business profile. Let me put up a Google My Business profile. Let me list my business on the online directories. Let me set up a page, a Facebook page, collect reviews, post pictures of customers' hairstyle. And then maybe let me use Facebook advertising to target people in my local area, because we have seen she has realized most of her clients are in the local area, 30 years of age, people with children, and people who work part-time. So in advertising, her audience, she will decide reach only people who are above 30 years of age, reach only people who are in Westlands, and people who have children. How will the internet know these has children, these are not? Most likely because maybe while they were online, they were searching for articles about raising kids. Maybe they were looking at babies products. So that is how the internet will know this history of these people and make sure to advertise to the right people. And then your goals have to be smart. We said S is for specific, M is for measurable, A is for achievable, R is for realistic, T is for time bound. I have just put up my Facebook page today. I do not expect tomorrow when I wake up, I have 1 million likes. That is not being realistic with my campaign. I can decide, let's say, at the end of this week, I want 200 people to have liked my page. So I can decide to advertise. So that is realistic because I can advertise and can be able to get the 200 likes for my page. So they have to be specific. You can't just say, I want many people to like my page. No, you have to say the specific people you want. Maybe you say, this week per week, I want 100 new people to like my page. So you are making your objectives specific. Or I want 10 people to come back to my salon every single week. I need to have 10 clients. So you are working to having at least 10 clients every single week. And they should be time bound. You cannot just say, I'm just looking to have 1,000 people. When do you intend to have them? You intend to have them in a month's time, 2 months' time, a year. So you need to put your objectives to be time bound. So how do you set up smart objectives? We have said they have to be specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time bound. So your bigger objective would be to increase your online sales. Your smart objective will be increase online sales by 20% within 3 months. If you check this, you can see the objective is smart. Why? It has time, which is 3 months. It is specific, 20%. It is realistic. He wants the business to increase at least by 20%. You can say it is attainable. If you have, maybe you are selling 10 bags in a month, 20% of that will be selling 12 bags in a month. So that is attainable. Your broad objective could be, I want many people to know my brand. I want many people to know about what I do online. Your SMART objective will be how many people do you want? Could be maybe increase my brand awareness on Facebook by growing our audience with people by 40%. Right now, I have 100 people who like my page. So 40%, it means by the time this new week ends, I want 140 people to have liked my total number of people who have liked my page to be 140. So you make sure you set SMART objectives, that they should be attainable, they should be realistic, they should be time bound. You want how long? Because once you created SMART objectives, you are able to assess if it is working or it's not working. But if you just say, I want 1,000 people to like my page, after 6 months, if 1,000 people have not liked your page, what will you do? But if you say, I want 100 people to like my page each month, so at the end of the month, you check how many new people have liked my page. What happened that you are only able to get 20 and not 100 as I purpose. So you can be able to adjust where you think you went wrong. So now we've talked about the goal, the audience, the channel, the activity, the objective, and the SMART objective. So this could be an example of a digital plan. So it could be, for example, for Max. So Max has a business. So his business goal is reach more people in his area, get more customers through his store. The audience, he has decided you will only reach females who are 39 to 45 years of age and the local area and their past customers. Which channel is he going to use? He has decided to use Facebook and SEO, local SEO. So he has decided the Facebook to optimize his website so that it ranks higher within his locality. He has decided his online objective will be increase online reach, increase returning customers. The SMART objective is increase his Facebook likes from new people by 50% within the next month, increase bookings from past customers by 20% in the next quarter. So we have created a full digital marketing plan for Max. Any questions up to that point? Any questions up to that point on how do you create a digital marketing plan? Let me see the comment section. People are saying. So we already set up a digital marketing plan. Any questions? Any questions? Yeah, you can post your questions in the chat box. My moderator will be able to respond to them, and I can also be able to see them. So let us proceed. So we've created a marketing. His campaign business goal, we have seen reach more people in his area, his audience, they are females, 39 to 45, local area and past customers, channels, he has decided he's going to use his website and Facebook. In the activity, he has decided build a website to boost his visibility on Google, use Facebook advertising to target people in his local area. So that's the activity he has chosen. He has decided his objective is to increase his online reach, increase his returning customers, and his SMART objective is to increase Facebook likes from new people by 50% within the next month, or increase bookings from past customers by 20% within the next 3 months. So we are going to look at the next section, harnessing the power of digital advertising. Harnessing the power of digital advertising. So how do you harness the power of digital advertising? Let's just look at this side. So this person is looking at best compact camera for travel. You can be able to see that we have two sections. We have this upper section. We have this upper section that is showing the specific cameras, and we can see here, for example, we have AD for this side. Then we can see this green section. We can see this green section that does not have AD. So remember we said this upper section where we can see the ones that have AD, this is search engine marketing. So somebody put up an ad, they made a bid and were able to be put up here so that anybody who is looking at best compact camera for travel will see this page first before they see any other page. So these other ones below here, they have a website, a normal website, but they decided to optimize their website so that they rank higher. So we can see Tech Radar is ranking higher than National Geographic and Switchback Travel. So they optimized their pages, and you can also clearly see here that the businesses that had a GMB profile and had reviews are ranking higher than the ones that do not have. So ads usually pay to have your ads listed above the normal organic listing. Organic listing, I just say somebody simply has a website. So anybody who is looking for more information and can see that website, that is organic listing. But the ones that are sponsored, let's say with Facebook, Instagram, the ones that are sponsored, or the ones that you see AD when you are looking at Google search, those ones are paid for. So we have seen the different areas. The ones that have yellow, we have seen that is the search. This person was looking at compact cameras. Then we was able to see the blue section and the green section. So the blue section are those ones who paid for them to rank, and the green sections are the ones who did not pay but they optimized their page, because you can see Tech Radar is ranking higher than National Geographic. So the first question is what we call search query, what you are looking for. For example, if I'm looking cafe near me, so cafe near me will be my search query. So the blue section, that is paid text and shopping ads. You can see those ads shopping as the specific camera, the specs, you can see them, you can see the price. So that's a shopping ad. Below it, you can see the description about the camera. You can see we have Nikon camera. And you can see we have Nikon, we have Sony, we have Nikon again, we have Canon. So those are shopping ads. People were saying the specific camera and they were ranked higher. That's why you can be able to see Nikon first before Sony, before this other Nikon 0400, before Canon, and before Nikon Coolpix. And then we have organic search listings. So these are just people who have websites, but they've optimized their website so that the ranking improves when somebody is making a search online. So let us proceed. We've been talking about search engine marketing. So what's the process for search engine marketing? One, you need to understand your customers. Find keywords, create ad copy, and then put everything together. So we talked about customers, because customers are the ones who will determine how your site will rank. For example, if this person was looking for best compact camera for travel, and then somebody you put up a website, you are selling cameras, but you're not targeting people who are traveling. But this person was very specific. He said he's targeting rather people who are is looking for a camera for traveling. So it's not just looking for any other camera, it's looking for a camera for traveling. So even if I'm selling cameras and I am not targeting travelers, maybe I'm just targeting normal cameramen, targeting this for uh, um, let's say teens, I'm targeting the youth, and I did not say that I'm targeting, let's say, people who are travel, then not be able to see keywords. What do I mean by keywords? So let us look at our example again. Best compact camera for travel. Let me just go back a little bit. So this person typed best compact camera for travel. So what were his keywords? Travel, one is travel, compact camera, that's the second one. So he was only able to see cameras, compact cameras, and the ones that can be used for by travelers. So those were the keywords. So even as a business, you need to know the keywords for your business. For example, I'm selling leather handbags. My keyword will be leather handbags. That's one. Maybe I'm selling high-end leather handbags. So my keyword will be high-end leather handbags. Maybe I'm selling summer, let's say summer handbags. So my keywords will be summer handbags. So once I put summer handbags in my website, if somebody is looking for summer handbags, that is the only person will be able to see. Somebody who is looking for winter will not be able to see because I only said my keywords are summer keywords. So make sure you understand your customers. What are they looking at online? Because that is what will help you to decide the so step number 3, we said create an ad copy. And in your ad, you can see the shopping ads. They have stated it's their compact camera. One is Nikon. The particular model of the Nikon camera, and how much is it going for? That's simply an ad copy. So we have been talking about search engine marketing, search engine optimization. I think I've given you some examples, but I'll still say this. You said for search engine marketing, you pay, you bid on keywords, and you get to be on the first page straight away. But for SEO, they are free. Once you have a website, you will be found on the search engine, but you need to optimize your keywords so that when they are relevant to the kind of people who are looking at. If you're just selling camera, let's say you're just selling cameras, you've not specified the particular cameras you're selling. So somebody who is looking for compact cameras, and we have seen that National Geographic is selling compact cameras for travel. This person is looking for compact cameras for travel. And my business, I just said we're selling cameras. The National Geographic will rank higher because it's specific to the particular cameras this person is looking at. So my site will rank lower even if I have the compact cameras, but I have not stated that in my keywords. So it's very, very important to make sure you optimize your keywords so that you are able to get potential customers. I just give you an example. What am I saying? So that you understand what I mean by keywords. Let me just share my screen. I share my screen with you people. Share. So I'm going to search. I told you people that I am Winnie. Winnie. Just a minute. Just want to search for Winnie only. Google search Winnie. So you can see when I searched for Winnie, I was able to see Winnie Hair Salon, Winnie Boutique, Winnie Plaza. What is the meaning of the name Winnie Home, Winnie's Pure Health, Winnie Name, Wikipedia, Winnie Bianyima, and so many other things, and a few images, Winnie Urban Dictionary. So if my keyword was in my business, my keyword was Winnie. That is what people will be saying. But when I type Winnie Anastasia, a person who has, let's say, a website that is selling Winnie Anastasia, you can see it's very specific. You can clearly see this is me. You can see Winnie Anastasia profiles, Facebook, Winnie Anastasia Facebook, Anastasia Winnie teacher. You can see winter.anastasia. You can see Winnie Anastasia YouTube. You can see Winnie Anastasia on Pinterest. So let us search for, so that will be my next keyword, Winnie Anastasia. So let's search for my other name. Let's see. Winnie Anastasia. See. So you can only see here. Here there's Anastasia Ngwekwe Winnie. Here we have Winnie Ngwekwe. We can see KCP results 2021. So you can see when I typed different search queries, it gave me different results. So that is the same way. So if I am selling leather and I've only put leather, so people will only see, but leather, when somebody types leather, they'll see my website. But if I'm just saying selling, let's say, leather handbags, somebody who is looking for leather handbags will only see websites that have leather handbags as their keywords. If somebody is looking for summer leather handbags, that person will only see websites that have the keyword as summer weather leather handbags. So it's very, very important for you to make sure you optimize your keywords. So Olga is asking, does it have a word limit? No, you don't have a word limit. Does search engine marketing have word limits? No, they don't have. So for example, let me just give you an example right now. In Kenya, this is still a keyword, Olga. So this the Winnie can be a keyword, Anastasia keyword, Winnie Anastasia keyword, Winnie Anastasia Ngwekwe in Kenya, that can also be a keyword. So you don't have limitations. So you don't have a word limit, Olga. I hope I've answered your question. But you can research. You can give you resources where you can research what your competitors, what kind of keywords are available. Then you make your decision. So let us proceed. So how do you get started with search engine optimization? You need to sign up at Search Console. So Olga, sign up at Search Console. Then that is where you'll be able to find what keyword searches are available. You can submit your content to Google. You can monitor how you're doing in search. You can be sent alerts on any critical issues on your website. Uh, you can help Google find your content by submitting a sitemap, promoting your site online or offline. You can share new content. You can create unique and accurate page titles. We have seen how various keyword searches have given us different results. So you make sure you create unique and accurate that are particular to your website. So what are some of the optimization tips for success? One, run a keyword research. So you can be able to just use your search console, then run keyword research. You can be able to see which keywords are available. If you're in leather industry, what are people searching for online? Then you can decide which particular keywords you want to use for your business. Then publish useful high quality content, because your content and how useful and relevant it is what will determine how you rank. And then make web pages search friendly. Make your web pages search friendly. So what are display ads? So these are just examples. I see maybe you are looking up something, you see an ad, for example, here is Techno Come on 15, 64 MP. We can see we have Airtel, MTN. As if somebody is selling UBA tickets. So those are just examples of display ads. So how is display advertising different from search advertising? Search advertising is focused around matching ads using search queries. Like, for example, somebody is looking for leather handbags. So that is when they'll be able to see a particular website. But display, somebody could be looking at maybe a particular blog, and then they see an ad popping up for leather handbags. So that is just an example of how different search advertising and display advertising is. And then display advertising is basically used to create brand awareness or bring traffic to your site. But search is mostly based on generating sales. We can see uh, when that person was looking for a camera, I was able to see the particular shopping ads that was stating the particular camera they have, the price for that camera. So a person can be able, you can see search is mostly create awareness, make people know your business is existing, make people know that your brand is out there. So it's just have a similar advertising campaign. Of course, you need to know your clientele, find placement ideas. Where do you want to place your ads? Maybe if you are selling leather handbags, maybe people who are fashion conscious, people who are reading fashion magazines. That is where maybe you decide you want to place your ads, and then create an ad creative that is generally creating an ad, and then put everything together. So what is social advertising? So here we are talking Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Snapchat, YouTube. So we said we have paid social media, and like maybe in Facebook, Twitter, you've seen sponsored. YouTube, you were looking maybe up a video, and then you saw an ad popping up. LinkedIn, in a similar manner, you also usually see sponsored on LinkedIn. So those are the ones that are paid. And then we have social media marketing and social media advertising. So the difference is the other one is organic, where you don't pay. You can just make posts to your page, interact with your clients on your page without necessarily paying. But if you want to reach people outside those ones you already have, then you have to upgrade to paid social media advertising. So for example, you can see it's an example. It's sponsored, so this one is paid for. So just buy a unique community destination for ultra premium prepared food. So Jasper Market's a grocery store. So you can see here they're encouraging you to like the page. So most likely they want to get more engagements on the page. So they're encouraging you to like the page. That's just an example. So what are the main examples, differences? Organic, they are free. For example, if you have a social media page, you can view, put clicks, posts, they are free. Content appears on your business profile and people's newsfeed. but you can only reach the people who are already aware of your page. They've liked your page, so they'll be able to see in their feeds. You can only reach your friends and followers. But with paid, you can reach anyone, anywhere in the world, whether they follow you or they don't. You can place your ads in many more places. You can pay for views, action, or clicks on your pages. So these are just some of the differences between organic social media and paid social media. So the process is similar. You choose an objective, choose an audience, create the ad, and set the budget. Any questions so far? Any questions? Yes. So you can fill your certification forms. My moderator has put the links there. Follow us on social media pages, on Facebook, on Instagram. Let us know how the session has impacted you on the feedback form. And you can also learn more on learndigital.wgoogle.com, digital skills courses. My moderator will put it up in the chat box. Follow us on Facebook. We are at Digital Skills for Numeric is Africa. Twitter and Instagram, we are at Digital Skills F. So thank you so much for joining today's session. Share your feedback with us on the feedback form so that we're able to see an overview of our future courses. I hope you've learned so much from this session. Let us know. Let us know what you've learned, how the session has impacted you in your feedback forms. Thank you so much for joining today's session. I have been your trainer, Winnie Anastasia. My moderator has been Benson Maina. I hope this session has impacted you. Let us know on the follow us on Instagram. You can see that my moderator has pasted the links where you can follow us on social media platforms. Don't forget to subscribe to see future trainings on this YouTube page. Thank you.